Alright guys, so check it out. I got a new microphone. I don't know if you can hear the difference. I wanted to show you what I'm building here. This is actually going to be a bachelor pad for my roosters. Since I do take in roosters for meat processing, I need a place for them away from my main bird flock. Because sometimes some people aren't especially careful with their roosters and they do things that aren't beneficial for their health, or they allow them to become infected with stuff like mites or whatever. So this is, let's see, 8, 16, so 16 by 16. They sell things, fence kits or gate kits for T-posts on the internet, and here I am trying to demonstrate that it works well, and I got crap stuck under my fence. But what I did here is went and got myself a gate kit for some posts, and you can see here that we got threads on it, but I just welded them directly to a T-post. Now all these things here are my failed attempt at trying to wire them together, strengthen it up, and what I'm going to end up doing, probably more than likely, is driving a post right next to it and wiring it to that, because right now you can see she's a little wiggly, which isn't so great, especially because when you try to open it, this gate is a little heavy, so when you try to open it, it drags, and it's sagging down because of the weight. So if I run a post with that post pounder, an actual tubular post right next to it, and wire that T-post to it, should strengthen it up. Now, yes, I probably could have just run the post and welded that to it, but I wasn't thinking, and is what it is. So just weld those to it. Good strength here, nice and tight, all that good stuff. So in the pen here, I'm actually going to put a box. Now, the box is a plywood box. I think it's a fairly large box. I don't know, I would say probably 8 foot tall, 5 foot deep, and 3 foot wide. So it's a big rectangle. I'm just going to lay it on the side here and put a 2x4 in it so that the roosters can roost in that box, so that they have some cover for shade. And depending on how ornery I feel like being, I'm going to run a water line from somewhere and give them water that I don't have to fill, and that ought to take care of those roosters for me until they move on to their new location. Fence stretching, in case you didn't know, sucks. It's not fun. It's a lot of work, especially if you don't have the right tools. Now you can see right there my fence is a little messed up. So what I did was I took one of these T-posts, stood it up straight, got that strap and put it through, and just put the loop around the T-post on the top and the bottom, so that I had a big surface to pull against. And I just hooked it to the back of the Jeep there and pulled it, and that helped pull the fence taut somewhat. Now it doesn't look that great, it's a little wiggly and all that stuff, but these are only roosters. I'm not talking about pigs or anything like that. And the other problem I have, or will have, I assume, is that I'm going to have stuff that wants to bury underneath, dig underneath or whatever. So I think my fence here has a hot wire across the top, so I'll just jump over from that. And they have these little things for T-posts that are yellow that you can attach to the T-post itself. It stands out about an inch or two, and it allows you to run a hot wire. So I'm just going to attach that to these and run a hot wire around the bottom, and hopefully that'll keep the fox out. So I got water, shade, and protection, and those are the things chickens really need, is water, shade, and protection. So I think I'm pretty much there in terms of a rooster pen, bachelor pad type deal, and then I can put all my stupid roosters in here, and they can be by themselves and stuff. um, I actually just walked out of here and got stabbed by one of these, so I'm gonna have to bend this over and, you know, fix it so I don't stab myself with these fence wires, because they go right in you. Funny story, actually. I know we're already at 5.5 minutes. I had a T-post with a sign attached to it, and I just wired it on with some wire that was a little smaller than this, but I just put it on there and twisted the wire behind it on each hole of the sign. And when I was actually getting the mulch delivery, expecting a mulch delivery, I had the sign said drop point here or something like that. And I walked out with my newly made sign, and I went like this. And as soon as I went like that, that sign slid down, and the pigtails on the wire stabbed through 3 of my fingers, turned and went into my hand. Stood there for a second, looked at it like, what the hell did I just do? And I pulled it out. But I don't have any marks or anything from it. I do wake up with stiff hands sometime in the morning, but you know, it is what it is. So I won't be doing that ever again, because that shit hurt. So, yep. Anyway, Bachelor pad, looking pretty all right, I think, or all right enough to keep roosters in. And you know, we'll see how it goes from there. The only thing I'm worrying about is if I put that box in there, they're going to climb on top of it and hop out. But you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'll figure that out somehow. Maybe put some T-posts for a tilting in angle or something. I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out. Make it like, you know, maximum security prison type style. So anyway, see ya. Be cool. Don't do anything stupid.